Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to do some valve covers and side covers. I don't know what year it is, but I believe it's like a 750 Honda. But we got some side covers here. Is that the right way? Yeah. We got some side covers here, some valve covers, a couple other little covers here. I'm gonna sandblast them. Obviously it's a little too sandy in that thing for us to put the camera in there, but I'll maybe set it up beside it, show you the sandblaster anyways. I think I put it in the introduction video, the first one I put out of the shop tour. But we'll go ahead and set that up over there. I'll get these blasted and cleaned up, and then I'll take you over to the powder coater and we'll go through the whole process. I got a short on this powder coating process, but it's pretty quick. It doesn't go through all of it per se, but we'll take you through the whole thing. I also have another video I'm getting ready to put out. I'm waiting to finish it up. It's on some parts for a 73 Duster. I did some bezels and some brake booster brackets for the car, and I did them in a chrome powder coat. But that'll be out too. So this may go out first. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I'll let you guys will see it when it goes there. But I'll bring you over here shortly to the sandblaster and we'll get going on it. First thing we're going to do, get some of this oil out of here. Try to clean them up a little bit before I stick them in the sandblaster. Yeah, they do have a bunch of stuff all over them. And we'll get them a little bit clean here, and then that's coming right off. Yeah, this parts washer, it is something else. Like I was saying before in that oil pan video, or anytime I use this thing, it works so good. Probably one of my favorite things in the shop. Yeah, this thing had some covers on it, on the back side and on the front, that entitled some more rubber seals. You got to kind of get all that, you got to make sure you get all your rubber seals out, because when we stick it in that oven, it's 400 degrees. It'll melt that stuff. Yeah, it had some inner plates. This one had an inner plate on it here, and then that round one there had the same thing. I'm not sure if it's like a baffle for where the oil goes or what it's for, but and then this outer one had a little, like a plug right there. It had a seal on it. These here, they're going gunmetal gray, and then he wants me to face the words. I'll probably try to clean those a little, because it looks like he laid it down. Somebody laid it down at one point and scratched a little, so I'll probably try to clean that before I even powder coat it. That way when I hit it again afterwards, it's a straight, the lettering's flat. Instead of that, it's kind of got like a scuff in it. Yeah, this doesn't take much. Like I said, all we're doing here is just cleaning the oil that was in it. We'll rinse them out under some water, hot water, and then I'll blow dry them, stick them in the sandblaster, and get them all blasted down real good. And then we'll put some plugs in them. I'll show you guys all that. The areas I don't want sand or powder to go, I put these, they're silicone plugs that are heat resistant. So they're made for that. You can use them for a lot of stuff, but they're made mainly for the powder coating. Okay, I'm gonna get these over to the sink, rinse them off, blow them off, and then I'll bring you guys back here to the sandblaster here in a few. Okay, got them all rinsed off. We're gonna blow them off a little bit. It's gonna get kind of noisy. We'll hit them with the rag too a little bit. just a strange factory color. It's kind of like a, I don't know if you can see that or not. Looks like a brown or something. I don't know. Pretty wild for a factory color anyways. Okay, I'm gonna get them dried off a little bit, and I'll get you guys spun around there for the sandblaster there, and I'll bring you guys right back. Okay, let me get you guys this way a little bit. So here's the plugs that I was telling you about. Basically, these, and then I'll put these in here, and then we'll do I'll put a piece of duct tape over that. I'm only going to put these on areas I'm concerned. Here's the dipstick hole. I'll put that one in there. This has the oil cap fill plug. I'll probably put a tape from on this side here with tape. And what was that one for? Oh, then we got this one for here. I don't know where I had this one out for. Oh, no? Okay. Well, I think that was it. Alright, I'm going to get these over here in the sandblaster. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm going to do these. I'll do a little on camera, but you guys can't see it, but this is the machine. That stuff's coming off hard. I don't know if that might be a powder coat on there. I probably should have dipped them. I'll show you a little bit here. I'll do this one on camera. I mean, it's coming off, but it's going to take a little time. I got a dip tank. It's got a special chemical in it that eats it up within. If the temperature of the stuff is usually right around 70 to 75, it'll strip it within 20 minutes. I about got this one done. The little one. All right. Let's get this one out. But anyways, we'll clean that up, blow it off, clean it up, and we'll hang it, and that'll be ready to powder coat. Alright, let me get the rest of these done off camera, and I'll bring you guys back here as soon as I'm done with them. Okay, we got them all blasted here. I'll show you what they look like. They turned out real nice. I don't know if you can see these Honda words here, but there and right there, well, right there's some scrapes, and we'll get those out, and we'll clean these words up some, and then that way when I powder coat them and then I reface those words, they'll be, you know, nice and straight, and they'll look good. These are all okay. These all look okay here. So valve cover here, or one of the top covers to the valve cover. Here's the valve covers. Well, they all look good. So here's that one that little cover goes on. I don't know if that's some kind of a oil gallery or some kind of thing there, but yeah, it turned out great. So now what we'll do from here, where there was duct tape at, like on this area here, I'm going to put the heat tape on this. We'll show you that before we get them hung up, but I'll tape those off with the heat tape. We'll definitely keep the plugs in all of them, and basically clean them up and hang them, prep them, clean them up, and then we'll get them in the booth to bake so we can degas them. Degassing is, especially a metal like this that's been around oil, you want to let it degas, let some of that escape. And even the pot metal type of metal does it bad too, but it'll just let all that stuff escape, all the contaminants and stuff out of the metal come out before you go putting the powder on it. In the video with the duster parts, the headlight bezels pitted, or they degassed through the powder, and it looks like little pits. So I had to restrip those, which that whole process I have in that video, but so I got to redo those. But the brackets and stuff, they turned out okay. And then so we'll put them in the oven to bake them up, degas them. We'll hit them with the powder and bake them up. So I'm going to get set up for all that stuff, and then I'll bring you guys back. Thanks for watching. Okay, we're going to try to get some of these marks out of this cover. That way, when after it's powder coated and we face those to get the machine look on the letters, it ain't all boogered up looking. So I'm gonna try to do the best I can. Like I said, some of it's gone pretty good, so hopefully I can get it to where it's decent looking. So let's give it a whirl here. Try this again. That thing just keeps eating batteries. So like I said, I'm gonna try to hit this real quick. Let me try to hit it with something a little more aggressive. They're getting down there pretty good. I don't know. Guess ain't that bad. I think I got it pretty decent. You can see that good or not, but it was pretty ate up. I'm gonna hit it with the DA real quick. See what this turns out like here. The DA cleaned it up definitely. I'm probably gonna hit it with the sand one more time. I got this too. Yeah, so I got the panel cleaned up, but unfortunately these are now, the lettering is not as raised as it used to be because we had to get all the scuffs and stuff out of it. So I'm gonna have to let him know that all we can do is powder coat him. I mean, he can maybe get somebody to outline those with a little paintbrush or something if he's wanting to do that, but the extent of making it a machine face is not going to happen on this project because it was pretty good and grooved in there. But the good thing is we got them out and it looks okay. It looks, I mean, once that's powder coated, it'll look pretty good. So all right, I'm going to re-sandblast that, and then once I get the rack out to start hanging the parts, I'll get you guys back over there. Okay, we're going to pull this the rack out. Try to do this as fast as I can so that stupid battery don't die every 2 seconds. Sorry about that. These can't be oiled because the rack goes in an oven. So okay, so basically I still got the wires on here from the last stuff we done. You'll see that in the other video. But we'll just take it and make these a little different here. Let's see. Maybe we can go like that. That'll work. Put this little one over here. Just like that. All right. So basically now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean these up with some alcohol. I'll blow them back off one more time. I'm going to get the oven preheated. We'll get them in the oven, and then we'll heat them for about, I don't know, maybe a half hour or so, maybe longer. I'll check the temps on the parts with the gun, with a temp gun. And then once we get that far, we'll get them out and throw some powder on them. I'll bring you over to the powder coat machine and go through that with you once again. I did it on the last video too, just showing how the powder, you know, how I put the powder and stuff in there. So yeah, I'll get you guys set back up over by the powder coat machine. I'll get these prepped and ready and get them in the oven. Okay, what I do is I just basically put my powder through a sifter. Yeah, you guys can see. It's called a Kingston Gray. Yeah, then I'll blow these back off. Yeah, I'll blow that once I cut the fan on. So anyways, once that's sifted, we'll just put it together. You want to put this down in there easy. You don't want to shove it down in there and have a big ball in your end there. It won't pull up through the suction. So you got to kind of put it in easy. That's it. Plug it in, put the air to it, and we'll be ready to go. I'll get the parts are in the oven. Okay, so yeah, the machine's ready. The parts are in the oven, degassing, preheating them, and we'll probably here in about 10 or 15 minutes, I'll get it cut back on. We'll pull the rack out, bring it in here, and apply the powder, and then we'll bake them. We're almost there. Be back there for like 15 minutes. Okay, this is ready to roll. We're going to pull this out, get it over there. This thing is hot. We'll get my fan on here. It's going to be kind of loud.
Loud noises!
Okay, as you've seen, I went around it with the light. That way I could see, and some of those little crevices are real hard to get to. You gotta get a light so you can see in there good. But I got them all covered. We're getting ready to put it back in the oven. We'll set the timer for 45 minutes. By the time it gets to 30, the part should be at 400 degrees. I'll reset it, and then I'll leave it in there for 30 more minutes. So I'm gonna do all that off camera, and then I'll bring you back when they're done, when we're pulling them out. Okay, the alarm's going off. They're ready. So, I'm gonna cut these lights on here. They look good.
Looking good, looking good.
Slow down there, Betty. Ooh. Leave that open to cool off. All right, let's get these, check these out. Try to get in on one here, or a couple. Let me try to zoom in on this a little. Okay, here they are. It's a nice color there. That gunmetal gray. Let me try to get some light on it. There we go. Okay, once again, appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate if you'd like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see some other stuff, what you thought about this. Like I said, I'm going to post the duster ones. This will probably go out first, and then I'll do the duster ones. Like I said, those are in chrome, so it's pretty cool powder. And then we got some other stuff coming up too that I'm working on, videos and stuff like that. I'll keep you guys posted on it. I still want to do that vise build we talked about early on. I'm waiting on some parts, some bearings and things like that I need to get for it. And then we'll get going on that thing too. I want to build that. I really have been needing it. So
smash like.
Well, like I said, thank you so much for watching. All the likes. Getting ready to hit 100 subscribers. I'm real excited about that. I remember when I was happy about 10, hitting 10. So yeah, please share, like, subscribe. It really helps me, helps the channel grow. And we'll try to keep putting out good content for you. Until the next one.